set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. And that's downstairs. And we are underway.
1-0.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Berkman hauls it in for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's Juan Soto. That one missed. Pearson, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
1 out, bases empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Joe Adell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 1st. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1. Did he go?
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And that skips in the dirt. Two and two. And there's a ball.
Got a full count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Harper now. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Gone. That one felt good. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. 1 down. Now Carlos Beltran.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Adell hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lance Berkman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Rafael Devers.
Yeah!
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch just misses. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here is Juan Soto. Ryan back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw to Jeter. A sensational double play. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And that is out of play. That's ripped. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1-2. Two and two.
This one in the dirt. That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Line drive. And that'll do it. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. Perez swings and hits a deep fly ball left field. That one's well struck, and it's off the wall.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Adam Dunn will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fouled off to the right. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back to the top of the lineup, Derek Jeter digs in now. And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This to third, to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
In the air to left center, Carter on the move to the alley. One up, one down. Here comes Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1. Going one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one off the mark. Ball. And 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
On the ground at first, and he handles it himself for the out. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. And another ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, so you jog back to the dugout.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now, Juan Soto. Little chopper rolls foul. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. Now it's Devers at the plate. Struck out looking in his first at bat. In the dirt, blocked. Soto at first, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Squirts away a little bit. In the dirt. Left-hand batter waits. Strikes him out with 102. So up next, Brooks Lee went down on strikes his first time through. That's down and in. A slider missed. Lee goes 6'1", 205 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. This one in the dirt. 2-0. He was
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Lance Berkman. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Soto takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one at triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
On the ground to third. Chisholm. The throw to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. In there safely. Stepping in, Brooks Lee. He hit into a double play his first time up. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Carter makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they take a 2-run lead. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Jeter. Slings to first. That's the third out. Inning over. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pearson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Did not go. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Digging in, Salvador Perez. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And that one fouled off. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Did he go?
No swing. Just held it back there. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Perez. To short, could be 2. There's 1. On a Santana, 2.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Swinging a foul out of play. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Check swing. No appeal. 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper makes the grab, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And there's a strike.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Ketel Marte. Fly to left his first time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Moncada stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to Jazz. Fires across the diamond. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Santana. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Joe Adell. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that's down and away.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And Raffy falls victim to the K. At the plate, Brooks Lee. Late swing fouled off. That one misses,
that's the ball.
and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a foul ball. He goes down looking. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lee pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Lance Berkman. That one hammered left field. That's back. Get out of town. A laser to left. It's 3-1. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto, 1 for 2. Craig Kimbrell on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-1. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Barrett in the box again, takes a strike.
1-1.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. Just off the inside edge.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Throws to first in time. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hit in the air, left field. Berkman right there to make the grab. 1 away. Salvi steps into the box now. He's 2 for 2. Fought off foul. Trinan, the tall righty, 225 pounds. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. That's outside. And a count 1-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Santana. And they get Perez for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just off the inside corner. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a little high. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Next to hit, Adam Dunn. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
That one missed. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Pinch hitter coming on, Michael Busch.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Carter at third. Done. On at first with 2 down. Ripped into center, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single for 2 now.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And a swing and a miss. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. There's a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carter makes the grab, 1 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's hard hit in the line. Adele makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Here is Moncada. And it's fouled away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Moncada runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ball 1 there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Count is full.
Popped up. De La Cruz. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele. Bummer back to work. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-3. Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
2 strikes.
And Devers hits that one. Berkman makes his way towards it. He's got it. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tie it up. It's 4-4. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-2.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Banks off the wall.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's the third out.
Put your hands up, you single and ain't looking for no man. Got your own, ain't gotta run a...
Bottom of the eighth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Ground ball right side. Throw over to Dunn. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 strike.
And that's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's...
So a lefty out of the pen, Aaron Bummer. Now at the plate, Brooks Lee. And fouled off. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Adam Dunn. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
4-4 in the 9th. And he takes one right on the black. 1-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Puts a bunt down. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So digging in, Juan Soto. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. And now 2-0. Ripped on a line. Squeezes it. And that is that. So bottom of the ninth. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. De La Cruz in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. Hard hit, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. And now Yohan Moncada. And it's fouled off. And that one ripped to left. And foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. On the ground to first. And that's just foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Out to short, Lee. Throws across the diamond, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Down to second, gets back as he almost ran into another out there. And here is Devers, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Out there to center, Beltran on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 2 down. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and out of this little jam.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, Bryce Harper to the plate. That one to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So up next, Carlos Beltran. That one missing inside.
Definitely ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings. Close one here today.